Hello, this is David Dean, and yes, it's a great day. We got the birthday llamas coming out pretty soon, and there's actually a lot of great things from Season 2 in these birthday llamas, but I really wanted to get out a video about one aspect of the game that gets a lot of people still kind of confused. That is with the Mythic Heroes and what team perks are assigned to them. So when you open up those llamas and on those times you get to choose between your heroes, you'll have a little bit more information that could actually make a big difference in your hero loadout. Also, I want to do a huge shout out to everybody who supports this channel. I just got done dropping off a check for $1,250 to the Wounded Warriors Family Support Project, and I'm going to talk more about that at the end of the video, because I know a lot of people just want to hear about the game. But I definitely wanted to thank each and every one of you who supported me with Support a Creator and just by watching these videos. But let's get into the Mythic Heroes. With this event, we're going to have seven Mythic Heroes you can get out of the birthday llamas. Almost said new ones, obviously not so. Alright, first guy we got is the Bladestorm Enforcer. He is focused on his kunai ability. And if you want to do a build where you're focusing on those throwing daggers, you definitely want this guy. If you are somebody who does not focus on that or does not play ninja very much, well, don't really need him. His team perk, though, is increased shadow stance duration by 4 seconds. So if you have a hero that is focused around that shadow stance and there is a bunch of other ninja perks, you can put in your support team to enhance that. This is something you want. If you mainly focus on just doing weapon damage or Outlanders or Constructors, not a top tier one really for you. Hopping over Ninja, and then we go to a fan favorite, Dire. First of all, the look is amazing. Absolutely love him, and his team perk is Hunter's Instinct. And I'll probably, nope, right here. All right. And he is focusing on during evening and nights increase movement speed by 50% and decrease energy cost for abilities by 50%. And if you want to get around the map fast, this is one of the absolute best heroes to have. And over here, for each 4-star hero, eliminations during night or evening or night grant 0.24% damage and 0.8 melee life leads. Messing up my words. Up to 40 stacks. These bonuses last until night ends. On this one, once again, this is a little bit of a strange one where during the day you're not really getting any bonus at all, but at night you become much more powerful. Some people like to use that because they like that mega power, but usually I don't want to have to rely on what time of day in the game I'm playing. And then we will hop on over to Outlanders. We get Field Agent Rio. And with her you get Phase Blaster. And there we go. Alright, and actually we'll start with her. And I used to love Field Agent Rio. She was one of my absolute favorite heroes to play in the game before the hero loadout. And now they changed her up. Using Phase Shift causes your next ranged weapon shot to fire Phase Pulse, dealing 93 base energy damage, which is quite a bit of energy damage, and pierces enemies. Switching or holstering weapons removes this effect. Usually when I'm using Phase Shift, I'm trying to get away from the battle, not to try to get lined up to do another shot. So if you're focusing on Phase Shift, not bad. But Phase Blaster, every 5 seconds, your next shot will fire a Phase Pulse, which deals 47 base energy damage. So obviously, if you got a weapon build, this one will definitely be putting out some more damage. But in truth, I think there's other team perks out there that are just better for putting out weapon damage. So far, not doing all that good. So let's get into back over to the ninjas and Lynx Cassandra. Once again, this is focused on Kunai Storm, and she is bioenergy. So, there we go. All right. So yeah, Kune Storm, if you want to focus on that, having her, and then of course the Blade Storm Mythic Hero, extremely important. And then recover shield equal to 0.25% of energy lost. And this is actually really good for a ninja build, whether you're going through and using energy for your Dragon Slash or other abilities and you're worried about your shield staying up. This is a great way to help build basically an immortal build that people like doing, where basically everything you're doing is either giving you back your shield or giving you back health. So this is one I definitely enjoy having. And then Quick Draw Calamity. And she is the only soldier we get as far as Mythic, and no Mythic constructors out of the Llamas. And hers is Hot Swap. Alright, she is great for increased pistol damage by 60% and impact by 75% for the first 6 shots in a magazine. Usually, most of the pistols don't have that large of a magazine, so this works perfect. Doing 6 shots. There's a few machine gun pistols that wouldn't be that great for, but yes. So if you want to focus on a pistol build, she can definitely help you out with that. Hot Swap. Weapon eliminations increase weapon damage by 13% for 15 seconds. Each weapon type can only apply 1 stack of this effect. One of the great things about this perk, it's increased weapon damage. It's not necessarily assault, sniper, or pistol. It's any weapon damage. So when you're doing massive weapon eliminations, however you're doing it, you keep increasing your damage, which results in more eliminations, and it just keeps stacking on itself. And then we get down to Ragnarok Outlanders. All right. And for him, you have the slow your roll. There we go. And for Return to Sender, Seismic Smash build. I still think there may be one hero short of making a true great Seismic Smash loadout for a hero. They just need more of these perks in the game related to this ability. But I do love having this ability on my Outlander. So even if I'm doing a teddy bear focused Outlander, I love having that as one of the abilities, the Seismic Smash, and sneaking 1 or 2 perks into it like this one. But Seismic Smash returns to its original point, increasing Seismic Smash damage and impact by 125%. And it is great when you got a bunch of Husks running all towards you. You get them basically lined up, and one hit sends them all flying. It's awesome. All right. Slow your roll. Freeze melee attackers for 2 seconds. Miss monsters are slowed by 43%. This one, it's kind of nice mainly early on in the game, but the fact is I don't want Husk hitting me at all. If they're hitting me, I'm doing something wrong. Now, if you are a ninja, and you're in there doing melee combat, this is a good way to keep yourself protected, but most people try to go a little bit more offense than defense. And then we get to the last one, which to me is an absolute must. And it's not for his team perk, Shake It Off, which we got down here. This guy mainly in high level combat. When you're doing Husks that are like 20 to 120 levels higher than you, sniper critical hits freeze enemies for 1.6 seconds and applies water affliction damage, dealing 21 base water damage per second for 3 seconds. I love this as a hero, mainly if you're teaming up in high level combat. You got smashers coming through. There is, I believe it's Crankshot, which is a fast firing sniper rifle, and you can basically perma-lock down smasher coming in. You can freeze them in the trapped area, so he's taking massive damage by those traps while he's frozen. And yes, you will be seeing this guy all the time when you see top tier players playing in that extremely high level combat. Shake It Off and decreases duration of elemental status effects by 50%. That is kind of nice, but once again, there is just better team perks out there. Of all the heroes, I would say Sub-Zero is the one that, to me, you really want as an absolute must-have. The other 6 are more focused on if you like a particular build. If you like doing Kune Storm, then do Blade Storm and Cassandra. If you want to focus on pistols, you have Quick Draw and things like that. But yes, those are our heroes, our mythics coming. And I think, whoop, did not want that. Did I manage to put them all together here? Yeah. So I got them all favored here at the top. So these are all the ones coming. So definitely check them out. Let me know your thoughts and put your thoughts in the comments to help everybody else trying to figure out what they want to be looking for in the birthday llamas. As I said, I'm really excited about a bunch of the weapons they have in there and also some of the other heroes. But when it comes to the mythics, Sub-Zero is probably the only one I would say is a must-have. And then, heading over to what I was talking about before, with the money, this channel and support a creator. And if you don't know what support a creator is, it's right down here. I put in Allura SC because he has done an amazing job putting out videos and information on the latest endurance mode. And I was running a little bit behind on that, so I just wanted to put that in there for him. But yes, basically a portion of whatever you spend in game as far as V-Bucks, not necessarily buying V-Bucks, spending V-Bucks, whether you paid for them or just got them in game, ends up going to whoever you're supporting. And as I said today, got over and handed off a check with them. And this is hopping over to, there we go. Colonel John Folsom. Great individual, is great talking and visiting with him, exchanging some war stories from the times we were in the military. But he is running the program. It is not part of the Wounded Warrior Project. It's totally separate. Wounded Warrior Family Support raises money to go to families who lost their loved one in the military, or if their loved one has over 80% disability, and just trying to help them enjoy life a little more, working to get them what they need to kind of get those families back up and going again after that kind of devastation. So once again, thank you so much for supporting me and for supporting this channel. I am looking forward to the Happy Birthday Llamas coming. I need to do a little bit better on getting tickets. One person put up a thing on Twitter. He has 100,000 tickets ready to go. That's a lot of tickets. But all right, so take care, everyone, and thank you so much.